I've talked a couple of times about wanting to go through my collection, specifically the books that I bought years ago and never read. This is the case of, I bought this came out in 2012. I bought it, I read it, and there's a separate stack of books that I now know that I have read and don't remember well enough to determine whether or not I want to keep them. So Rebel Blood is one that I wanted to read again, specifically because when I read it the first time I didn't realize it was Riley Rossmo. I've gotten more used to his current art style, and I'm a huge fan of his. He's been working for DC for a number of years, but he used to be more independent. Cowboy Ninja Viking is one of the works. Debris is another one that I read. He drew this. This is a different art style, so here's the beginning. It's a bit looser. It's reminds me a bit of Spread in places with the just bulbous growths. This is, by the way, a zombie book. It's highly infectious disease has turned every living thing into zombies. So this is, as it says, horror. It's a zombie book, but it also is, it shows anytime there's these black borders. So this is what's happening in the main character's head. And you can see here, he's bursting into a room, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to say, and he's kind of scratching things out as he goes, and he says something clever. So there's a zombie storyline, and also we see glimpses of what's happening in the main character's head, and it's really well told. Alex Link I'm less familiar with than Rossmo, but he did, I think Dethroned was his other big series, and I have not read that, but he also did that with Rossmo, I believe. But this is 4 issues. I said it came out in 2012. It's good. I like it. If you are interested in horror comics or zombie storylines specifically, I recommend it. It's still good. There's a twist at the end that I really appreciate, and yeah, it's good. I recommend it. There is, as I said, some horror, some violence, but it's well done. I'm surprised Link didn't do more, because I really like this, and it was at least partially co-written by Rossmo, so I'm curious what else he's worked on as well. And I will get to a video on Cowboy Ninja Viking at some point. I first took notice of Rossmo when he was working on Rasputin at Image, and I've been paying attention ever since, but I'm surprised by the number of books that I have of his before I really took notice of his name. But this is a good one. If you haven't read it, I think it flew under the radar. I bought it based on the strength of the art, and I'm glad I did.